Hey guys and girls, welcome to this another, well, I would say pointless video, but this is more like an entertaining video, and also to check out what we can do about tsunamis. Now, in the past we have seen several videos of YouTubers building up tsunami defenses. So they build up a first wall, a second wall, a third wall, all kinds of options, etc. And I was watching those videos and thinking like, okay, so they had a piece of ocean, and then they clicked on the tsunami button basically, and then it generated a maximum level 10 tsunami, and they went to work with that. Okay, so eventually they managed to, with walls of maybe a lot of pumping stations and moats and whatever, more walls and even more walls to counteract that tsunami. Well, I thought to myself like, we need to scale this thing up. So I completely made a map, and this map also, by the way, will be available for you, so you can do your own test, build your own little cities over here and play with this thing, so you can also try that out. But before I do so, I'm first going to make this video. So what do we have here? We see something here that is named Mowat Test Map by Snowy. Well, that's my name, naturally. Mowat. So I give you 5 seconds to figure out what that means. Mowat. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Mowat stands for, and I zoom out, we're going to hear, the mother of all tsunamis, filled to maximum height level. So what I did here, I put this little town here on the lowest elevation possible, nearly, just 20 above zero. And I put this whole water reservoir here at the maximum elevation possible and put a dam around this. And basically, I also listed everywhere what to do. To evoke tsunami, just delete the dam. And with what do I mean with dam? Just, this stretch of dam over here. Only that. You can just delete it, then it will also delete this ground underneath it, and then, well, this whole bathtub will empty towards your lovely town over there as well. Okay, what else do we have more on this map? Because look at this entire map, it's like, a little bit creative. English. I also put here basically which mods did I use on this map. Traffic Manager, Network Anarchy, Move It Mod, Game Anarchy, because of unlimited soil and money, unlimited outside connection, revisited, the 81 tiles mod, extra landscaping tools, super demand, surface painter. Do you need all of those? Well, definitely the 81 tiles mod. TMPE, well, I think so, because otherwise you will get traffic lights back. Not that it's so important. Network Anarchy you need for, let's say, unlimited money and unlimited money here, and also unlimited soil if you want to monkey around with that. Super demand, so you can always build something. And otherwise, I think most of it is okay. It's also, what is important is that in the 81 tiles mod, if you load this map eventually, you have to turn off the pipes and cables. You go just to options in the 81 tiles mod, and you tab these both options: enable electricity, enable water, without pipes, without power lines. Because if you don't, then basically, for example, here we have two water pumps. Let's say this water pump is standing here, is providing water to this city over here. You see that? Now also there's like a service area. I call it a utility area. And I also labeled here the Tesla Gigafactory. Now let's say if you load this map and, for example, this thing is missing, that's the Tesla Gigafactory, so you can find it on the Steam Workshop. The other items here are like, I clicked them in quick succession. If you want to see them, then you can scroll back in the video. Castle of Lord Chirpwick, this is the Colossal Order, everybody has that one. High Interest Tower, everybody has. This is the Centrum Casino. This is the AD 63 square building. This is well, called Plasma, apparently. Plasma, that's it. This is the Infinity Hotel. I think everybody has that. These guys have their own power supply, so no worries about that. They have their own water supply. They have their own sewage here. Furthermore, this is like Wasserkaskaden. That is something. Yeah, it's a sort of a monument thing, whatever. And this is like the tax office. Everybody has the higher capacity medical helicopter depot. Everybody has, this is the Neil observation tower, yes, and this thing called Prism, fine, hospital, elementary school, another water tower. What's this thing? Clyde Quay Wharf A, yes, this is the high capacity fire station, and this is like the multi-story decorative parking. This actually works. Yeah, I think that's most of it, you know, in the crematorium, and that's basically it, you know. That will be here. Most of the time this will not be affected by the tsunami, because the tsunami will roll into that direction. So let's start with the show, shall we? I have made the map in sort of such a way that the water will go that way, and it's your duty, let's say your task, you know, to protect your city. Now this is just a test city. You can delete it if you want to. I placed this one over here, so for my videos this is my target to protect. For the rest I created a road that goes through it, and even a dummy road, a dummy traffic bypass road. And as you can see, they make even use of it, because they enter here, they take the dummy road, and basically they just go out here on the other side, as you can see. So these cars are just passing by. Now why traffic manager? This thing, because it has lane connectors. As you can see, the lane connectors are connecting this stuff up, so everybody goes into their lanes, and we have some lane mathematics going on here. So Bifa would be proud, I hope. Yeah, so that's it basically. So we put this away. So those are the mods you basically need if you want to play this game. Okay, so let's start with this thing, because every time when I try something new I have to reload the map, because that bathtub will empty, well, not totally empty, but you have to reload it every time, and yeah, try another approach. So how are we going to protect this little city with these lovely eco-friendly building with all the solar panels against a wall of water that is like, ooh, let me scroll there, you know, this high? Now the water physics in City Skylines are a little bit off. It's not like that the level of water here is will be at the same level when it reaches the city. It's not. It will fan out. It acts a little bit weird. I have already tried it to check it out, how it flows, how it goes, etc. The only thing is, like, it is just a lot of water. It's a lot of water. Don't underestimate the amount of water in here. Look also at the amount of water sources. Look. And they are at capacity of 100. Not just one, no, 100. So something to keep in mind. So if you are wanting to build your defenses over here, you have to basically make sure that you deflect the water mostly, or absorb it somehow. I don't know. So I'm going to start building something over here and see what I can do. So I think let's start with a simple canal. Let's start here, and then we select the water structures, and we are grabbing the deepest canal. So we're taking the wide canal. The game runs a little bit sluggish here because of, you know, all the traffic that is going around here. So we can, yeah, nothing we can do about it. Okay, so what I want to do also is put some, you know, pumps. Let's say the large super water pump. So make sure you also download this one. You can find it if you click this link, but if you don't have it, yeah, you can just look this thing up on Steam Workshop. It's just called super large water pump. Make sure you have this if you want to try out this map. Okay, so I'm going to place this thing here, and there, and there, there. And that's the last one. So we have now all these pumps. Because of the no water pipe connection, you don't need to connect them with pipes or with electricity. They're already working. Yeah. Well, not operating because there's no water in this mode. So yeah. Okay, the last thing I want to do is just put like just a dam around this this mode. So for that, I'm going to use a network multi-tool with the parallel mod. So we are selecting the water structures. No, we're selecting this thing. And this is the ordinary flood wall. So we're selecting this wall. And we're going to the network multi-tool. And we are selecting the parallel mod. This one. And we are clicking this side. Come on, you. And we bring it to you. If you want to cooperate. Other side creation. Which is fine, and then we bring it all over to here, toink, and then all the way to here, poink. Press enter, and we have our flood wall. So, if I let go the tsunami, what do you guys think? Will this city survive? It's like asking for the well-known way, but let's do it anyway. We are going to unleash the Kraken, or whatever lurks down beneath, and we will see how this will go. We put it to full speed, like that, and we're going to breach the dam. Here we go. Here we go, look at that. Look at that. Look how that water falls. I mean, this is not the way how water normally will fall. I mean, it falls straight down. Look at it going. Look at it going. Our first water coming in. So you're taking a nice hike here in the woods and you see this coming and you think like, okay, this was not such a good idea. Maybe I should have stayed home. Or in this case, maybe it would not even have mattered if I had stayed home. Who knows? Who knows? So at least at least the trees get a little bit of water, because it seems like a very dry day today. So, oh my gosh, look at this! This is a mountain of water. Makes a lovely screenshot, though. Here we go. Well, I will stand here like so. Let's see where I will stand and then make a little time lapse of it, because it will take a while. Something like that. Make a time lapse until it's roughly here, and then we will see the result. Well, it's closing on the city. It's just a few hundred meters away, and as you can see, how much water is still left in the tank. So if you are looking at it from this vantage point, you only see it has been dropped so far, and here it has not dropped at all. It's like it's a huge amount of water. Actually, thinking of it, you cannot even say this is a tsunami. This is more like a tidal wave instead of tsunami. Now let's have a look from city level and let's see how this goes. Now probably this will go totally kaput, haywire, boom and whatever, because there's a huge amount of water coming our direction. Oop. Here it goes, hits the wall. It hits the wall. The pumps are now grabbing it. I doubt they will take it. I doubt it. Here, look at that water, it's going completely bonkers. Blub! Yep, there is so much force behind this. It's like the wave is maybe not super high, but there is so much force behind it. Yep, those pumps are not going to make it. Boink! Yeah. Oh, those helicopters. Yep, they come from the disaster response unit, but I don't think they will help a lot. I think we have some redesigning to do, I guess, because this is not really working out. I think everything will be flattened. Maybe aside from the two towers, you know, the two fire towers, which probably are just high enough, but I think everything will go down. Oh look, we can look underwater. Look, those pumps. They're still working. They're still sucking. But this thing, look at this, you know, look at this puddle. This thing is still not empty. It's even... It has been lowering a little bit on this side, but this reservoir is so filled up. The tsunami could have been made bigger if I maybe had made this hole a little bit bigger, but still a lot of water is being poured out. But the same water actually follows also a little bit the contours of this land straight to your, well, Atlantis right now. So this is, yeah, as we can see, this is not really working. Only the two, yeah, like I thought, these towers are remaining. Barely. So if you want to save your little ass, then run into this fire tower. You might just be safe there. But the city, nothing left. Everything kaput. Now we're not going to wait until this whole thing empties. What we're going to do is reload the map and then think about something else, you know, something bigger. So let's reload the map, shall we? Okay, so I reloaded the map and I did a little changes here. What I did is I placed a second moat with water pumps on both sides and also an extra dam around it, and extended the dam all the way up till the road. And I heightened the dam behind here slightly. As you can see, it's now sticking out, well, if I have to guess, 5-6 story blocks above the road surface. So let's see what will happen now, shall we? So let's go to our dam over here and we are going to break this one. Here we go. Take the bulldozer and can I bulldoze this away? Yep. And we are playing it on full speed, and here we go again. Now the wait can begin again, so let's take a nice vantage point. Let's say here, and we wait it out. Let's see how this works out. Now the entire idea of this map is not so much to stop the tsunami, but actually to deflect it, because you cannot stop it. I mean, if this top empties, then well, there's no escaping it. You know, getting it from there to here. But you need to protect the city. That's the whole purpose of this. Yeah, of this map. Okay, here we go again. To be frankly honest, I don't think the city will survive this instant either. Well, the pumps are doing their best, but it's a lot of water. It's so much water, this. You cannot compare this with the simple tsunamis that you can evoke through the disasters menu. This is, you know, this is something you build up yourself. You know, you store a whole lot of water and yep. Here it goes again. Nope. Again, we have to pump ourselves dry afterwards. if there's even any cellar left. It's something that I wondered myself. It's like a City Skylines 2. They never mentioned anything so far about tsunamis, but I suppose if we have some form of landscaping tool, we can always create situations like this, that we evoke our own tsunamis. Well, as we can see, the whole city is gone again for the second time. So also this did not help. I really need to beef up the defenses, because the amount of water that is really going over this edge is like, here you see the pumps, and it's massive, Also the amount of water that follows is just, it's incredible. So yeah, leaves me nothing but to load up the freaking map again. That takes so much time, every time, quit, load, wait, another 5 minutes or so, 3-4 minutes, and redo it again with a bigger and bolder game plan. So, I will see you in a moment. Be right back. Well, I'm back again, reloaded the map, also did some alterations. As you can see here, what did I do now this time? First of all, I put like 2 parallel quay walls around the city with a height of 60 meters. So these are 60 meters tall, 60 meters with water pumps on the outside and on the inside. So I think we have now a little bit of more of a fighting chance. Not only that, we also try to slow down the wave by putting in this sort of wave catcher, just to get the flow out of the wave. I have no idea if it will work. Also, I'm trying to utilize these huge pillars to influence the wave, hopefully. And if it goes around this area, I don't know if it does or it goes around here. Also, I extended this part so this industrial area will not be flooded. And if the water goes around here, then we have like an extra spare canal over here with some water pumps in case of. Hopefully that will work. Now the road I had to put underneath here, otherwise the traffic will come to a halt. Train lines I have adapted to go over this, and the same goes for this lovely looking road over here, but that's not really the point, isn't it? So let's unpause the game. Yeah, so the game can now continue, everything is working fine. And we can go here back to our top again, and we are going to breach it, and then we are going to wait and see what happens then. So here we go again. So bulldoze this and like that, and set the thing to full speed. Great. Now let's find a nice spot to wait it out. Just here, behind these pillars. Yeah, this is a nice spot. So let's wait it out again, shall we? Go again, guys and girls. It's not so much the height of this wave that is so killing, it's more like the force that is behind it that is more killing. All that water wants to go somewhere, and if it cannot go to the sides, then it will definitely go up. And if I look at this water level, just by looking at it, and then the city and the walls, it's like, ooh, interesting. Okay, this begs for a screenshot, so I pause the game for a moment, F12, and resume. Let's see what happens now. Let's see if this little hole, I don't think it will make any difference, considering the amount of water here. All these pillars. Do these pillars even affect the water flow? Not really. Maybe a little, but this will only push the water up, make it more. Wow, look at that! Look at that water! Oh, look at that! Look at that! All these super large water pumps, they're like slurping like crazy. but well. Oh, on the back, it still takes it. It still takes it. Oh no, it's over flooding. No, oh no. I don't think we are going to make it. Nope. Will it ever be enough? How about the sides here? It's still flowing into that direction. It's even overtoppling this 60-meter high quay wall. So even that is still not enough. Probably a few more buildings will remain standing, but I think... Look at this. So far, more buildings keep on standing, but I mean, this city is just flooded. It's just like, it's hopeless. It's lost. It's like doomed. It flows now into the pond here. This pond sucks also a little bit away, and this canal will suck a little bit away. But there is so much water coming. It's like, yeah. I'm constantly devising bigger and bolder strategies to save the city, but I would definitely say this is no save, because the goal is to keep the inside of the city dry, and that is definitely not what is happening over here. Yeah, if you wait long enough, then eventually the water will flow around, and yeah, this whole thing just turns into a river, because this reservoir over here will keep on feeding the area. But this city, well, let's wait for a moment. Let's do the water do its thing for a moment. Let's speed it up. Well, after watching that time lapse, I would be thinking that the water levels will drop, but actually they even have risen. They even have risen. Yeah, so everything is completely flooded. So I think if I reload the map again, I need to devise a defense strategy that has at least the height of this super fire watchtower, because nothing else will help. And also I need to make a better deflection system somehow to get the water around the city. And maybe, I am not sure, but to make sure that their outside connections are staying in place, I need to make sure that also the roads are high enough in the follow-up on this one. So I would say, like, yes, I will be going to do that, and let's stop this, load the game again, and I will see you in a moment. Be right back. And reloaded the map and also did some alterations, which are these. Ooh. So I hope that this construction can take down, keep the tsunami or tidal wave, whatever you want to call it, at bay. So, well, this does not need any explanation. What I did was, I said just a minute ago, was like, I want this quay wall, or this wall, to be the same height as this fire watchtower. So I placed the fire watchtower directly next to it, and as you can see, the top of the fire watchtower is the same height as the top of that quay wall running. No, that's not a quay wall, that's the dam running over this edge. Now, since we cannot avoid the water from coming this way, what I want to do is just getting it around the city. So it will go mostly around the city, hopefully not going over the city. if it enters the city, then of course we have our pumps doing the job, but we also have now a gazillion of these guys around. You know, these pumping stations. They go out and they pump away all the excessive water that is in the city. Even in the city there are, like, you know, places where the water can be pumped away. It can be drained into here and it can be pumped away, basically. The roads I changed a little bit. This road here I deleted. You can still see the remaining cars there. This train line has been heightened, so the water can flow under it, trains can still come in, and the road itself is now on top of this hill. So people can now enter here, over this road here, and then go over this insanely high bridge like that, and then enter the city here, and then make a plunge into this area. The other road, well, this bypass road is now mute, it has no function anymore. This road is probably going to be flooded, but it is what it is. And the main goal is to keep this city dry. Now, if some water gets into it, it's okay, as long as the city is able to rebuild itself, sort or less, I mean, without too much damage. Yeah, we will see how that will go. So I will unpause the game right now and put it to full speed, like that. Full speed. And let's break this, you know, little eggshell over here that holds the water. Look at that amount of water. It's like, will it hold? What do you guys think? You can place a wager right now, at this moment. I give you like 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit. Okay. Anyway, let's delete this and we will see what happens. And there it goes again. Look at that. Now, will this be able to stop it? Now, it is now more pointy, and the whole pointy idea is just to deflect the main wave from the city. And let's get to camera mode so we have a nicer view. So it's just like the Titanic, you know. You see Kate Winslet standing here with Leonardo DiCaprio, and then especially when a wave comes, then you can definitely say, I'm on the top of the world. Okay, I'm getting a little bit over the top. So let's just see if this idea works. And if it overtopples, still within these areas we have like pumps which can pump away all that water. And yeah, we can only wait and see what happens. So let's take a grand overview. This is the water, this is the sticky out bit, and look at this amount of water. It's like, it's completely dope. Maybe something like this to the city, like that. And now we wait. Here we go, guys and girls, here we go. The wave is approaching the tip. Well, this is going to be very interesting. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. This is going to be really interesting, because I am really hoping that this will be enough to keep our city dry. If not, then it's like, oh my god, then I have to re-engineer the whole thing again. But this is going to be... Whoa, it's going to be tricky. Look at this. Ooh, mama. Oh my god, it's going to overtopple. No. Come on, go around it. Go around it. A little bit over the top is okay. We have the pumps for that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just float that direction. Go to the left, go to the right. Just go away. Don't enter my city. Look at this. Oh, and there are a few bulges coming in, and a lot of water coming afterward as well. So far, It's holding, semi-holding. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, this is overtoppling. Oh no. No. No, my engineering skills. Oh no, it's like hopeless. Oh no, it's also overtoppling here. Don't do that, please. Actually, this extra stretch of dam over here might push the water extra up here as well. This is flowing in there. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. I don't know, guys and girls. I have no idea. I did not tested this. This is also completely new for me. We have like a little dip here. Maybe that's helps us. We have like a lump here. Look, that water spiking. So far our city remains dry. Yep, this was expected. We also have all the canals leading back out of the city here, so it can take... Ooh, oh no, oh no, oh no. It should not flow over here. No, don't do it, don't do it. No, 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 no. A little bit of flooding is okay, but... Ooh. Come on, stop it, please. Oh yeah, because of this lump. This also keeps water at bay. This is tricky. This side is okay, by the way, but this side is like, oh my god, no, it's flooding. It's totally flooding on this side. But it's just about, you know, how much destruction will it cause. I mean, if it's just general flooding that can be dealt with, you know, by, you know, these trucks, for example, these water trucks, I could live with that as long there's no utterly destruction. This part is like tricky. This is still holding on the tip here. Also here, it's just going along. Let's check the city out over here. Where are my pumping trucks? Where are those guys? There they are. They're sucking away the water. Do we have any damage? We have a little bit of damage here at the edge. Just a little bit, not so much, but... Oh. Still a lot of water to come though. Well, let's time lapse it again from... Yeah, let's see how long it will take before this whole thing empties. I think that will take a long time, but also because there are like water sources in there. So let's pause the game for a moment and let me remove all the water sources in here. So tick, 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 tick. Because if I don't, then this thing will never empty. What I just want to see is eventually this area completely empties out if my city survives or not. So all those are now put aside and we can continue it. Press play and then we are going to watch this from above and yeah, even further above like this, I guess. And then like so. I want to see the basin and the city. It's like it's a little bit tricky from this height. Yeah, I think this will do. So I put this in a time lapse, guys and girls, and probably it will take like maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes before that whole thing drains. So be right back. Okay, so let's draw in the end verdict, because otherwise it can still take a while before this reservoir is empty, although it's not far from empty anymore, because if we look at this level of water in comparison with the level here, it's just slightly higher, so this will be empty in no time. Well, maybe half an hour, I don't know. Looking at the city by itself, I can conclude that there is only one fatality, or maybe there are two actually, which are two pumping service buildings. These two, they have been destroyed by overtoppling water here, but for the rest, everything is still in place. All the buildings are still there, nothing has been destroyed. The pumping services did their jobs pretty well. And also here everything is still in order, so pretty nice. The only thing that I noticed is that this train track here went underwater, so also where it goes out of the map here, as you can see, just underwater. So in time eventually this will become dry again, because this water will recede, and but the traffic, the general traffic, could just go on here, even though sometimes it's spilled over. But as you can see, the traffic is just incoming and outgoing. It only has one route for entry and exit, so that's why it's a little bit busy over here, but that's okay. Eventually that will die down. So I think, yes, I think this piece of engineering did do the trick. The pointy thing just move the water sort of away and make these extra holes to keep it at bay. And you know, if I'm looking at this, it's not like these pumps are sucking. I don't know actually, but anyway, the water is flowing now alongside the city, and yeah, the whole bathtub has been emptied, and I think we have a winner over here, guys and girls. So I will also link the map in the description of this video, and yeah, if you liked it, then I would say, like, give it a like, and hit also the subscribe and of course the bell, so you get notification if I come up with more of these nastiness, you know, nasty things. These are always funny things, you know, they only consume a lot of time, but yeah, they're fun to do anyway. So yeah, I would say thank you for watching, and I will say until next time again, and see you guys. See you. Bye bye.